which apparently is the first in a series from DMZ Light. Now, yes, this is a light game. I mean, in the fact that it's a big economic game, that's what it is. It's a little economic game where you're building factories, manipulating goods, buy low, sell high. Well, not really buy low, sell high. Produce and sell high. Let me show you. In this game, players are going to be buying resources or making and selling resources here that are going to go up in price. They start low price, but they're going to get high. As players are playing the game, they're going to keep track of their money here. You'll start with 20 and you're trying to get more. You'll add these 50s or 100s or 100. It's kind of a really annoying way to keep track of your money. But that's how you keep track of your money. On your turn, you'll have actions. You can buy one of these factories and put it in front of you. And you'll see this one here costs 6, but it also costs some of this resource here. If you don't have that resource, you'll have to pay the cost of that resource, whatever it is there. If you buy a factory that you already have, you'll stick one on top of the other one. You're going to keep track of, you're going to have the highest price. You might want a high price, you might want a low price. That's up to you. And speaking of price, you can also simply discard one of these cards to get some money. And you can make one or more of these go up, or you can even make one go down. And you can also discard a card for the back side of it to add to your price of one of your factories or subtract one from the price of one of your factories. Now you can see these cards are 1 through 3, so they're going to get higher, and the victory points will get higher. Of course, the cost to build the factory will get higher at the end of the game. At the end of every round, and there's 3 rounds, players can play an event card. You have some event cards that you can play. And these event cards will add to different resources and also offer bonuses for players. If you have certain factories, you'll get extra money. But then each player can sell the resources to get money at the end of a round, starting with whoever has the lowest price and going up to the people at the highest price if there's enough of those resources left. And then you go to the next round and you continue on. At the end of the game, whoever has the most money wins, although these will give you, for example, this will give you 5 points for every one of these symbols that you can see on your factories, which will either be 1 or 2. You add that to your final money value, and whoever has the most money is the winner. The idea of Future Inc. here from DMZ is kind of an interesting one. When I read the rules, I was like, yes, this is a game where it's at. But I'm ending up at a 5 out of 10, and I want to tell you why. I think the quality's fine. The rule book, not a great rule book at all. They're trying to squish everything down into this, fold-out sheet here, and I would have loved to have lots of examples and more fulfilling rules. But the problem with Future Inc. is that it doesn't feel like you're doing anything of substance. You're looking at the cards out there, you're going, well, I'm taking this one. This one helps me. And you can argue back and forth over, I'll take these goods and sell for resources, but it's kind of boring, it's kind of slow. And the problem that the game has is that these older, not good cards will clutter up the line. So after a while, new, better cards come in, then they're just the ones taken. If I don't want it, if it doesn't work for me, I'll still discard that card so you don't get it. And even if that was a fixable thing, the idea of there's a bunch of resources and whoever has the cheapest price sells first and whoever has the highest price sells after them has been done really well in other games. A good example would be Smartphone, which, disclaimer, I'm involved with that game to a degree, but I still think it does it in a much better way. This just felt slow and plodding, so I can't really recommend Future.